Hello everybody, this is Hari here from SyncEasy, and today we're going to talk about the simPRO to Asana integration that we've built. So what do we do here? What we do is we take simPRO data, simPRO jobs, and then push them into Asana as projects so that you can use simPRO for all the awesome labor and material management and cost management, and you can use Asana for all its ability in terms of collaboration and a more Web 2.0 style project management. Why would you want to do that? Main reasons being, simPRO is great at creating jobs and managing jobs. Asana is great at project management in terms of more collaboration, communication, and managing the team. And by using both together, you get the best of both worlds, really. So that's why you would do that. You get a seamless end-to-end system, you get an automatic project task creation in Asana, and you get a better coordination and alignment of the entire team so you can keep track of where things are at. So let's jump right into it. In simPRO, as you can see here, we have a quote for a project job, and at the quote stage, you don't know if you're going to win that job or not. So you might not have entered a lot of detail. There's just one single cost center with an amount in here. But the same thing, when it comes in as a job, you obviously want a lot more detail in here. So here we have the same thing converted, the same code converted into a job. And you can see in here, this is typically how it would really work, where you would convert that code into a job, and then the job would have a lot more detail as this is built to plan and execute, right? Now, let's say you've created one section and all of this is exactly the way you need with all the various values for all the labor estimates. You can then create a duplicate section. And what we would do is we would take this data as you've created it in simPRO and then push that into Asana. So if I look at this here, let's say this is a multi-story building that you're working on, and you can break that project down into different sections. So we've got a level 1, level 2, and maybe a level 3. So let's just create another level here. So here we have a project that is broken down into multiple levels, level 1, level 2, and level 3. And then each level of the section has multiple cost centers, which might be design and planning, erecting scaffolding, some inspection, some painting, some safety inspections, some dismantling, and some service. So let's say this is a list of tasks that you might have to do. You can then save that and finish that. And it is at this stage where when a project is completed or when the project has been saved, we would take this information, take those sections and those cost centers, take them out of simPRO and then push them automatically into Asana. So here we are in Asana, and if I refresh my Asana, you would see that every 15 minutes we look for any new jobs that are created in simPRO and then push them and bring them into Asana. So here we have a new job, which is the job number 127 for Eureka Tower. In a couple of minutes we would have that job getting created in here in Asana. So here is the job number 127. So if I click on that job, it's currently getting populated as we speak. So you can see level 2 is getting added there, and all of this gets populated automatically based on data that exists in simPRO. Now in each of these jobs that have appeared from simPRO, you've first got the section, and then inside the section you've got the name of the cost center, and these jobs can now be assigned to individuals within the company, to different people, and based on the name of the job where it creates based on the name of the cost center where it actually creates the task, you could also have some subtasks getting created automatically. So that, let's say if you were running painting and finishing, and painting and finishing always had a certain set of subtasks that you needed to create, we could do that automatically as well. So just having a look here, you've got the complete project that has now been imported in from simPRO. We know that it's for job number 127 for Eureka Tower at 128 Victory Road. And here we go. We've got the actual section, which is the same name as in simPRO. and then here we've got a section name and actual cost center name. We can go into each of these individual cost centers, and then it also gives me what was my estimate for labor hours in that particular cost center. If I had added a description in the cost center, that description would automatically show up here. And now I can create a bunch of subtasks that are included in the design and planning. So let's say maybe blueprint creation is a task or is a subtask, or there are other subtasks. I can create all of those subtasks and have those assigned to individuals in the team. So that way you can manage the at an individual subtask level, you could manage what is getting done, what is not getting done, and as things get done and as, let's say, these tasks get completed, you can have notifications set up to say that okay, this task, this section is now complete, automatically go in and then invoice that customer based on that section getting complete. So this is how you could use simPRO and Asana together. Automatically, when the simPRO job gets closed, the project in Asana is also archived at the same time. So we keep track of the simPRO job at all times, and when the simPRO job gets closed, we automatically archive the project in Asana. Just to recap some of the things that we covered earlier in the video, we would automatically create this project the moment a job has been created in simPRO. So you would take that job and we would bring that in here automatically so that you have these jobs created. Next, once you have a job converted into a project, you have the cost centers converted into tasks. These tasks can be individually allocated to different people, and then they can be viewed not just in a project view but as an individual view, so that I can see okay, what are the tasks that I've assigned to others, what are the tasks that I've created, what are the recently completed tasks, and what are my tasks. So each individual in the team can look at his tasks not in the context of the project but in the context of his task. Let's say somebody is responsible only for erecting scaffolding. When he looks at his task, he sees all of the scaffolding jobs uh, one after the other and not does not bother with everything else. The same way, inside of each of these jobs, you could have a whole bunch of subtasks. Inside of each of these tasks, you could have a whole bunch of subtasks. Those subtasks could be allocated to individuals who could then see a view that is completely different to this project view that we are watching here. The next thing is we can also bring in any custom fields. For example, over here we've connected the labor hours and the labor estimate from the simPRO cost center into Asana. We also bring in the description. If needed, with some customization, we can also bring in any custom fields if you do want to bring some custom fields from simPRO into Asana. The next thing is based on the specific name of the cost center, we could also have some subtasks automatically created. So if there's a certain set of actions that you always create when you do painting and finishing, we could have automatically created those subtasks in here under that particular task. Or say for example, erect scaffolding might have a sequence of three tasks. You could have those three tasks automatically created if the name of the cost center was erect scaffolding, and this can be a customizable list that you can set up in your control panel. That's about it. We hope that this video was helpful and it would help you get the best out of both simPRO and Asana. Thank you.